So I haven't talked about gaming related news in a while, but I found this article to be interesting. The recent sales of some of the recent anime fighter games came out, in particular for Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution, yeah, mouthful, and then One Piece Unlimited World Red. Now these are the worldwide sales, and one of the interesting things that caught my eye was the Dragon Ball Z game outsold the Naruto game. Now, maybe I'm a little bit ignorant to these sales, and forgive me if I'm mistaken, but usually I always assume that the Naruto games are the top sellers, like Storm 3, etc., and the Dragon Ball Z games, they kind of, struggle, whatever, because especially in Japan, people were just sick of it. One thing I definitely will say is that Dragon Ball Xenoverse, one of the big reasons it sold what it did, which I'll tell you the numbers in a second, is word of mouth. Everyone has been saying how amazing this game is for a Dragon Ball Z game, for an anime fighter, how they just really like the new creativity that they brought forth with this, and that also it could potentially be one of the best Dragon Ball Z games of all time. And that's what I think definitely sold this game to get it to where it did. 2 million sales worldwide, which I don't really know exactly the sales figures for Dragon Ball Z games, but I do know that that's a lot of, copies sold for a Dragon Ball Z game when people have been saying that Dragon Ball Z games are stale, they need to stop it. Xenoverse came and brought something forth that people really liked. I mean, at the end of the day, Naruto Storm Revolution did 1 million copies worldwide, so Dragon Ball Xenoverse did double the latest Naruto game, which is interesting. At the same time, you got to kind of look at it as Revolution wasn't bringing too much new to the table, as opposed to what, Xenoverse brought forth, the character creation, but with more depth, the online aspect, kind of the free roam RPG-ish element. So I understand why Xenoverse would do that. And One Piece Unlimited World Red, which I really didn't expect big sales for that, to be honest with you. It did about a little over 600,000 sales, which for a One Piece game, that's still pretty good, but I'd imagine most of those sales came from Japan, to be honest with you. I mean, I bought my copy. I love the shit out of that game. I beat that game, by the way, just saying. But yeah, those are pretty much the sales figures, and I'm just shocked as hell to see a Dragon Ball Z game doubled a Naruto game. I don't know if that'll happen with the next Dragon Ball Z game with Storm 4, because the hype is real. PS4, Storm 4, whatever. But that's just interesting. Let me know what you guys think, though. First of all, why do you think it is? I mean, like, for me personally, it's very simple. Xenoverse outdid Storm Revolution because Xenoverse was just something fresh, new, PS4 as well. And Storm Revolution was just not the biggest jump from what Storm 3 was. So people were just kind of like, I pick it up here and there. A lot of people were like, I'll just wait for Storm 4 or the next Naruto game, etc., etc. That's what I think it was. And then One Piece game, well, it's an RPG game. It was fun as shit. I love the shit out of it. But at the end of the day, outside of Japan, One Piece games aren't going to sell ridiculous anyway. So, I mean, 600 and something thousand copies for One Piece, not that bad. I'll link the article in the description so you can check out the sales figures or whatever. But I don't know. I'm just shocked as shit that Xenoverse doubled Naruto. I don't know. I don't believe it. But then again, I'm not that, into exactly the sales figures that they normally do. But I'd imagine Storm usually sells the most. I don't know. What do you guys think? Your overall take on this? Either way, interesting stuff to see that these anime games are still doing pretty decent numbers. That's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could do so as well, that'd be amazing. I'm from that world. And as always, people, have an awesome day.